Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. So I originally tried recording this video while playing some PvP in the background, but I found out that I just have no ability to concentrate on PvP while talking to you guys about what I want to talk about. So I'm going to try and maybe do some PvP matches, but I also just wanted to quickly touch on a few key points. So the whole point of today's video is I kind of want to have a quick chat about the state of GRANDCROSS, right? And kind of where we're at, where we are in the game, and you know, my thoughts and where we're potentially headed. And I just want to say, spoiler, disclaimer, well, not spoiler, but disclaimer alert, I am a guy who likes to play games recreationally. I'm not a game designer, I'm not a game developer, I'm not a game balancer. You know, a lot of my takes are probably wrong. It's just what my thoughts are on the game at the moment, and you know, and I'll explain why I feel that way and stuff as well. And like I said, everything, you know, potentially slightly negative about this game that I say, I obviously love this game, right? I am making YouTube videos about it every day. So I clearly do something, and I play this game every single day. Although lately it's become a bit more of a grind, like feels like more of a grind, and I'll get to that in a second. But like, I still love this game, right? Like, I'm still here, I'm still playing. But I suppose let's start with kind of, first off, let's go with the state of PvP, right? And I think that's where I'm struggling the most with. I'm finding PvP so boring right now. I don't know about you guys, but it's like pretty much if you're not running this team, or a variation of this team with Mail, right, with like Nanashi or something in the back, you're going to struggle. And then if you're not running this team, or some variation of this team, you lose. Right? There's no real there's no change in metas, right? Like this demon team, especially like if you're a whale or you've been playing the game for a while, and if you have Zeldris' Holy Relic, it's kind of like, what's the point? Like, you know, like there's literally no team. All right, we're gonna try another PvP match where I talk about this. Let's try it. And like, if you don't run this team, you're kind of really struggling. Like, I've run this team against my L's and stuff, which is supposed to be obviously like the counter to this, and I still win. Like, this team is all green and I'm mostly blue, and I'm not overly scared of it. That being said, I'll probably end up losing now, but you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. I'm gonna disable. Like, it doesn't scare. Like, there's no team that I'm like, okay, you know, I can lose here. I don't know, that may sound dumb, and you guys might have teams that work for you, but like, I just feel like at the moment it's literally you do demon team or my L team, and I'm probably about to get proven wrong here, and I'm probably going to lose this match just for sake of argument. And it can happen, right? But it still just feels like this is kind of the team, and if you don't run this team, you're kind of a bit of a dingus. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, so let's do that. I don't know if this is going to do much, because I am lowered. To be fair, this actually is a pretty decent... that. Not really paying attention. I'm really too fussed. Can't do much. Like, yeah, and I just feel like it's like these two teams, and then that's it. And if you're not running those two teams, like, there was a time in GRANDCROSS where, like, even if the meta was one person, like, or sorry, one team, it was changing consistently enough that I thought like there was a bit of variation to it, right? Like, at one point it was, you know, the demon team, and then it suddenly switched to the goddess team, and then like it suddenly switched to the human team, and then it was the unknown team for a while. Like, there was a bit of time where it was sad. I'm gonna lose now after I say that, but you know, it was just, there was a time where there was alright, there was some variation to PvP. So now I kind of just do my PvP match, and then that's it. And same thing with, I was using goddesses for a minute, and like, yeah, it was cool, it was fun, but then like it just came back to this. And don't get me wrong, I love demons, right? I love a demon meta, but like, I wish there was a little bit suppose, quote unquote, more to it. I don't know. I don't know if this is making sense. Like I said, I always just kind of ramble with these things. But that's kind of how I feel the moment in PvP. Like, I'm a little bit just kind of bored. Whoa. There we go. And, like, I don't know, like, it doesn't even, like, even losing like this, I don't know, like, it doesn't, maybe I'm getting sick of PvP. I don't know, like, I just feel like I'm not enjoying PvP. I'll be real with you, fam. That's just basically the bottom line. Like, I'm like, all right, cool, I lose, or all right, I win. Like, it's not really, I don't know, I don't feel the need to, like, grind it out and, like, really try and push and get to where I need to get with PvP. So that's my first kind of thing at the moment. Now, I will say that this story does have a happy ending, so to speak. But like I said, I know that we're all kind of just waiting for Anniversary, right? Anniversary is where we get a lot of resources, a lot of cool new features in the game. But for someone who's been playing this game, not even that long, but I've been playing every single day for probably the past year, as sad as that feels like to say. Oh, what am I doing? As sad as that feels like to say, I have been, and like, I just, like, it's getting a little bit burnt out. Like, the game's supposed to be grindy at the higher levels, I get that, and that's the same with every, oh, that works well, with every game, right? That's fine. But, like, it just feels like lately, you know, we've had the Event Tower Trials, they're just recycling stuff, and, you know, again, I don't know how much work goes into this stuff, right? Like, I'm not a developer or anything, but just, yeah, it just feels like, and I know the GRANDCROSS community has been a bit vocal in this stuff recently, that, like, a bit let down by the collab, and, you know, we've been given this free, like, K-pop unit and stuff, and, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not turning down free units, you know, this is not what that is, but, yeah, okay, how am I going to do this? Let's do, yeah. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's my current rant part, like, of, like, how I feel. I just feel like the game's gotten very grindy with not too much new content, and again, I know that's part of waiting for Anniversary and we're in the lull period, but still feel like we could have had something, and especially as, like, a free-to-play player, like, it's kind of like, all right, like, just save your gems for the Anniversary banner and then hope you get lucky. Like, yeah, so I don't know. I mean, this is games or whatever. But, big but, I feel like we are going to be heading in the right direction, and I think Black Clover has a little bit to do with that. And I'll explain why. So basically, I don't know if any of you guys saw Nag's video. I'm sure you do. If you watch me, you know who Nag is. He's me times, I think, 240,000 subscribers. Anyway, irrelevant. Good on him. But he did a video where he showed that Black Clover had their release date, and then GRANDCROSS actually adjusted their time to be before Black Clover, if that makes sense. Also, that sounded like I hated on Nag. I love Nag. Nag's awesome. He has no idea who I am, but I watched a lot of his videos when I first started playing the game, and he's an absolute legend. So I just want to clear that up. It sounded very, very toxic of me. But yeah, he did a video where it was basically explaining that GRANDCROSS moved their stuff forward in order to be before Black Clover, which, one, I think was a little petty, and two, I actually think was awesome, because they were just like, you know what, we want to do this. And I think that's actually going to be really good for the game, because I think that, I know there's other gachas and stuff out there, but I think they see Black Clover as such a competition to GRANDCROSS that they felt they need to do that, which, again, I think is really healthy and good for us, because what that's going to mean is, as I concentrate, hold the phone, fam, I'm just going to go for the one shot, because it means that they might feel like they need to do, oh, I should have done the AoE, damn. It feels like they might need to actually not start doing more, but start doing more, for lack of a better term. Like I said, I'm not here to flame the GRANDCROSS. I love the game, but I think it's going to be really beneficial for us because it means that hopefully we're going to get more content. Like looking at the anniversary stuff, it's looking pretty good, right? Like the new content stuff are getting the LR, the changes to the leveling system and things like that. That's going to be really helpful and really good. And I think that as people start to play both or potentially move to Black Clover, it might force GRANDCROSS to, you know, be a bit more... I'm just going to do double AoE. A bit more... bullish isn't the right word, but a bit more forthcoming or a bit more active with their... silly. A bit more active with their updates and what they're doing for the game and stuff like that. So I think there's definitely positives that are on the horizon, and I think, like I said, with the anniversary, we've got a whole bunch of really cool updates. From what I've been seeing, ouch, Barn is semi-mid, unless, you know, he's fully maxed out and stuff. He still struggles a bit. Melted. See, like, to be fair, Escador's still, like, you got a 6/6, you get, that's the other thing. Like, my Escador's 1/6, right? Because I only got to do, like, 1 or 2 rotations, and I got unlucky. But, like, pay-to-win stuff. And I get that's how they're going to make money. Like, I 100% understand that it's a business model, right? Like, the game is free, which is awesome. And they need to be able to make money throughout this. But, like, having such a pay-to-win level at this makes being, like, a free-to-play player as you start to get towards the high levels. Like, I think with this, I can get up to, like, Masters, and I think I get up to, like, 58 gems on Ungeared. And when you start to get that high, like, everyone starts to kind of have more, like, it becomes pay-to-win. Or not pay-to-win, it's the right word. It becomes... as I concentrate. It becomes very much like, if you're a whale, you win. And I get that again. Like, if you spend money on this game, that's completely your decision, and you probably deserve to be better than people that are just free to play. But sometimes it can cause discomfort, shall I say, like, amongst me. Because, like, I go into fights and I'm like, okay, all my guys are level 100. I've got max cosmetics on everything that I can. But because I haven't spent thousands on the game, there's no chance I'm going to win. So, and look, I'm not saying that, you know, people that's... Ow. And people that spend thousands on the game don't deserve to... I don't know, like, I don't know what that thought process was going or where I was going with that. Again, this is a rant, but I just feel... okay, I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to kill Margaret. Yeah, that's kind of where my thought process is at. And like I said, I'm thinking Annie's going to do really good. I'm hoping he's going to do really well. Oh, you died there. Yeah, cool. And I think it's really going to help the game. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the content and, like, everything that it brings. But like I said, I think Black Clover is potentially the kind of pick up the butt that maybe Netmarble needed, just to kind of be a bit more active with the game. And I know we're releasing more, there's more and more content coming out that's like a very high-end gameplay, which oh, ouch, which I suppose is fair. But I think there's at the moment a bit of a disconnect between stuff that, like, this could be a problem. I'm gonna kill Tamiel. Don't know if this is the right call, but whatever. I'm barely paying attention. And I think there's a bit of a disconnect between what's easy at the moment for, like, decent players, and then what's insanely, like, impossibly hard. So I don't know, like, for me, I can do the dogs, up to the dogs, pretty straightforward, right? Like, yes, it annoys me every now and then, I don't always do it, but I can kind of clear it with a little bit of ease. I haven't even looked at attempting the dragon yet, or Nidhogg yet, because I know... Nice. Because I know it's not an option for me, right? I should definitely do that. So no, it's not an option for me. So I got to build up a team, and then I can maybe do floor 1, and that's about it. And again, I'm talking about the hardest content in the game. I get it, but like I'm a year in of playing every single day, and I'm not even close to being able to do that. And like even the new Chandler final boss. Oh, yeah, only just killed. He's actually really quite hard. It's just the battle of my L's now. He's actually quite hard, and like I don't mind that. Like I said, I'm just ranting here, guys. Like you're probably gonna get the comments and be like, what in God's green earth he's talking about? He's contradicting himself about 1,000,000 times, and that's fair. I kind of am. Because I'm also trying to concentrate as well, because I can't do that. I can't do 2 things at once. A little bit concerned about this. I feel like this might kill. He's got a double sunspot. I think it's only 1/6 as well. But yeah, so basically in short, I feel like the game is kind of stuck waiting for anniversary at the moment. I mean, I've been ranting. I've been just literally talking for 16 minutes, which is a bit wild. So sorry for that, guys. I don't know if you're still here. But nice. All right. I'm going to wrap up my conversation now. So basically, in short, I feel like the game's a little bit stuck at the moment. We're kind of all just waiting for anniversary. I feel like there's a bit of a disconnect between whales and non-whales. And I mean, I feel like that might be intentional. I'm not sure. And I just feel like Black Clover is potentially going to be good for the game because it means that they're going to have to do more stuff. And yeah, I think that was most of my rant. I don't know. I'm gonna upload this anyway, just because I want to, and just because I think it'd be funny to see what you guys' reactions. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I think I'm onto something. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for always listening to my rants. I'm sorry that I now have a platform to just ramble. But as always, appreciate your support, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.